All over Armenia, international animal rescue are rescuing bears that have only known what it's like to exist in tiny, filthy cages. Yerevan Zoo acts as a holding center where the bears' health needs are assessed. A major problem is dental disease. A lifetime of poor nutrition and chewing on iron bars has proven disastrous for their teeth.
Take it right down. Yeah, I would have done.
I was lucky enough to be invited out to join a team of medical experts who were determined to make sure that these bears should live out their lives with comfy mouths. It was an unbelievable privilege to work so closely with such magnificent animals. As a vet, a line you are very much used to hearing is the, "Whilst you're here, do you mind taking a look at this or that?" In small animal practice, it's often for very tedious tasks such as clipping claws or squeezing anal glands. There was nothing tedious about this extra task. This handsome chap had recently fractured one of his fangs. Half a tooth had been found in his enclosure, and it was obvious examining this that the root was left behind. Retained tooth roots are generally infected and give rise to pain. We had to take a closer look. We don't want to wake the lion.
It stinks, that cat, doesn't it?
Just a normal day, right?
No.
I would say if you venture to it, you'll be able to lift that tooth out this way.
I think that's moving. I see it moving down. There you go.
Nice.
And it wasn't just lions. This hyena had been suffering a tooth root abscess. And then came a request which wasn't even related to dentistry. Would the team be interested in helping with a real-life rescue? Something I absolutely love about international animal rescue is their proactive approach. They get on and they do things, and they don't wait for other people to do it. The answer was an easy yes.
Today we're gonna bust a massive great bear out of a tiny little cage and hopefully improve its life. It's a bit intimidating. We went and had a look at him a couple of nights ago. He's a monster.
This is a big number.
And let's not forget, he's got another little bear with him. We keep talking about this big bear because he's such a whopper, but there's two of them. There's a little one too. So 2 bears are gonna be rescued today, taken up to the top of a mountain where they will live happily ever after. Where we're in the bus now, on the way to go and get the big, massive bear. Charlotte's ready. Right, Charlotte?
Ready.
Gerhard's ready.
Ready.
Samosa's ready. She's gonna do anything. Our main man.
Yeah.
He's ready.
I'm ready.
Paul's ready.
You want to put it on the
Paul, are
table
you ready,
back
Paul?
here?
Yeah. I'm ready.
We're all ready.
We were on our way to a bus depot on the other side of town, and it's fair to say there was a feeling of apprehension on that minibus. There was a real pressure to deliver a positive result. There is so much that feasibly could go wrong when we're talking about sedating and moving 2 bears in field conditions. In the light of the day, the situation of these 2 poor bears appeared even more desperate.
Yeah, the little bear, quite regularly to get away from the big one at times, has to spend time in. Well, look, people have showers bigger than what this poor little bear is had to spend time in, and she'll be in something like this for days. Just this little one here. Absolutely vile. You know, you could waste a lot of time getting angry about this. Maybe we should get angry about this, but I don't know. Hopefully attitudes are changing. This is on its way out. I mean, I'd love to know those guys think about this. Something which is going to make this rescue particularly challenging is the fact that there's 2 bears. So it's never ideal to have more than one animal to concentrate on. We think we're going to make that slightly easier for us because of that horrendous little side chamber where we can shut away the female bear away from Big Boy. It means that we can sedate and anesthetize the big bear, get in there, deal with him, and then think towards her. But the other big headache is the ironwork. We cannot get the bear out of there into this horse box with the ironwork still there. The doors aren't big enough, there's no route. So after we sedate the bear, we're going to have to use an angle grinder to cut through all the metalwork before we can get the bear out. It's not ideal by any stretch. You don't want anything to interrupt your flow once you've got a sedated animal. There's so many things aren't ideal. The horse box, not the best thing to transport a bear in. We're going to be taking a massive bear in a horse box on a public highway, but it's the only option we've got. The thing I keep thinking about is once we do cut through those bars with the angle grinder, we are committed. You know, we've got to get him to the rescue centre, otherwise we're going to have a massive half-ton bear roaming around Armenia. That's bad press for everybody concerned, and probably not great for the bear because he'll be shot. And we're waiting on the guys with the cutting.
Apparently we can, yeah.
The emergency services have arrived, which means it's game on. Got now or never, really. Fantastic outfits. Yeah.
Ժողովուրդ բոլորս հետ ենք գնում, սաղով հետ ենք գնում։ Ինչքան կարանք հետ արջերը չտենան մեզ, բարձր չենք խոսում, սիգնալ չենք տալիս։
Both those darts have gone in exactly as we would have wanted them to. Great shooting, and Max is currently slumped in the corner.
What's the plan? Where we going?
That was a problem. A big problem. We had to move fast.
About 3 big breaths and then some little shallow things as well.
That's really fun.
We need to go faster.
Yeah, that seems better.
We need to... Yeah, they need to come. We just need to drag her out, yeah?
We'll be dragging her out. She's full of shit though.
Yeah, okay.
That's shit though.
Try it. Again.
Where's the hope?
Again. More help. More help. More help. Ready?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, heave. You do this one, I need to hold it open.
Okay.
Fine. I've done the top one.
Somebody goes inside.
The job wasn't yet finished, but to see this cage empty was amazing.
Filthy shithole.
I was keeping an eye on the little female, and Max, the big boy, was following behind. There was a real sense of excitement as we left the capital behind us and headed into rural Armenia. We were on our way to the bear sanctuary in the mountains, where these guys would enjoy their first taste of freedom in 10 years.
Take a look at this place. This I like better than that bus depot. Amazing.
Yeah. This enclosure might not look a huge amount bigger than the cage had just been freed from, but this would be just a temporary home, whilst the bear's health needs could be assessed. A large paddock would soon be theirs, and in the meantime, look at that straw.
So,
16, so just iron?
yeah, but not yet.
Don't give this yet. Might make it harder for you to give yours.
They've just had the antidotes, their sedation. They'll be coming around in the next few hours, and when they do come round, they'll discover a lot more space, some fresh, clean straw, and it's just gonna go on like that for them. Isn't that satisfying? Isn't that satisfying?
Časen kan man ikke nå rødtens kan også, ne? Det vet jeg kan.